Hi, your friend Jill here. I think sometimes people with big hearts and people that are strong are hardest on ourselves. I know for me, that was one thing that I struggled with, always wanting to be better and, have big dreams and had expectations. And if something didn't work out, I would blame myself or I would make myself wrong. And I was hard on myself. I wanted perfection. Since I was a small child, I was just young and I just wanted to be peaceful and free. And you don't need permission from anyone to be peaceful or free, to choose that kind of a life. And when we do screw up and we make mistakes, we have to levelly work through those insecurities and say, why did I make this choice? What is the payoff for me choosing this? How did I benefit from it? And we got to understand our patterns. We have to catch them. Everything is a pattern. Everything's mathematical. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you get dressed, you have your routine, you have breakfast, you have your coffee. We do things in our moment that give us repetition. And like I get up and I like to go to the gym, I like to walk my dogs by the river, and it's a pattern that I do. But if I'm not happy with my pattern, I have to recognize it and be like, okay, I'm stuck. Why? What can I do differently to change my pattern? And that's why I had to go within and start going to different places, taking different actions so I could change my results, so I could change my patterns. And so my meditation was a good way that I was able to start to change my world, start to see it in my mind how I wanted to see it, feel how I wanted it to feel, and trust myself and learn to love myself so I could allow myself to see all parts of myself and to see what works and what doesn't for me. And so it's really important that if you want to change your life, you got to catch your patterns. And if you make a mistake, you have to learn to forgive yourself. And if people hurt you, you have to learn to forgive others and to not hold a grudge, because then that energy is inside of you and it doesn't feel very good. And then it's hard for you to lift up from it. So it's really important we feel our feelings, we acknowledge them, but we celebrate how far we have come. And we look back and we say, okay, I've improved all of these in these little areas, and to be compassionate on ourselves and to know that we're not our mistakes and we're not perfect, but we're learning and we're experiencing and we're growing. And if you keep doing the same pattern that you don't like and making excuses for it, you have to be accountable for that and own that that is your choice, and so you get that consequence.